Alright, hello everybody. So welcome to my how-to Taobao video. For those of you that have been requesting this, this is for you and also those that didn't know they even needed it. But yes, so Taobao, the website that everybody goes to buy cheap BJD clothing. So this is the Taobao Trends site. This is the agent site where you can actually make your purchases. So I've already logged in. This is what the homepage looks like after you log in. So now I clicked on my account, and if you notice to the left there, you're going to see all these extra tabs. You have URL, shopping cart, order histories, and then below that you have I guess information related tabs, so like your shipping address, how to add money, your records, etc. And then below that you have these tabs, which I'm not too familiar with because I do not really use them at all. So yeah, I'm not going to be explaining those. But yeah, now if you look at the blue bar, you're going to see like, I guess, general like tabs to like information that the agent will give you. So also the contact us tab, which is important because that's how you're going to message or email rather your agent in order to get questions. And then below you're going to see news status updates with this pin thing. I don't know what you call that. But yeah, so on the contact us tab, this is what it looks like. So you would fill it out with your name, full name or nickname, whichever, email, subject, and then in the message box you would put whatever it is that you have to say, and then make sure to click on this little box here. I mean, it's optional, but I like to click on it. It's where you would get a copy of that email that you sent. This comes handy when you're like, I guess, sending proof emails or whatever. But anyways, moving on. So this is my shopping cart. This is all the items that I have in there currently. There's other pages too, but this is the first page. I'm not too sure how many items you can have in your shopping cart, but yeah, it can hold a lot. So I'm trying to find something really quick, if you can see. If I can find, let me see. Okay, this is a good example. Okay, so notice the seller. It's in Chinese, so I don't know the name of the seller. I believe their store is like Dinos or something, if you can see in that image there. But anyways, you're gonna notice how some items have that value 12. I think that's like $1 something or another, I don't know. And then others have 0. So the 12 is actually the shipping fee to ship that item to the agent. And then you'll notice if you have multiple items by one seller, only one of those items will have the shipping fee. After that, everything else won't have that because it's from the same seller. So if you ever notice that, that's why. And then how to take items out of your cart, just hit the X to the right and then that will pop up and click yes or no. Okay, moving on. So now we have the different values. So we have the subtotal, agent fee total, and the US dollar total. So the subtotal is actually the total of all the items that you have in your cart, and that's just the total including the shipping fees to the agent. And then the agent fee is the fee of the agent for all the items in your cart. So that's that. And then the total is the subtotal plus the agent fee combined together. And then the US total is that total above that, but converted to US dollars. So the reason why that value is so high is because that's everything in my cart, literally, like everything. So that's not the way I purchase things. I usually purchase things by selecting them. So just disregard all these values. It won't be this high, like, ever, unless you want to buy something this expensive. But yeah, so I'm going to be showing you now how the other Taobao website looks like, the actual Taobao website where all the items are. So I'm going to just click on an item here and have that page load up. Then we're going to click on the top left to get to the actual website. Okay, so really quickly, I'm going to show you how to search. So this is what the Taobao website looks like. It's I don't know, it looks like any other website to me, to be honest. It's just a different language. Make sure you use Google Chrome. I forgot to mention that because Google Chrome actually allows you to translate the page so you're not completely lost. But anyways, moving on. So what I like to do is I like to put BJD first, so and then whatever else I'm looking for, I put that after. So in this case, I'm going to search shoes, but usually you can put BJD eyes, BJD clothes, BJD wigs, and then like you'll have like a drop down menu. I like to click on whatever is in the drop down menu because it gives you more items as opposed to just clicking search. But anyways, here's what we get for shoes. So this is actually a listing of stores. So we're going to click on Okay, let's do these shoes. Yeah, so we're gonna do these I guess Vans or whatever. So it's gonna pull up this page. So you're gonna see the image of the items to your left, and then scrolling down there's more information, and then next to that you have the price of the items. 50 to 62 yen converted to the US dollars is $7 to $7.94 to $9.85. So sometimes this value changes, so don't rely on it 100%, but that's a basic estimate of what you would be paying for these items. So then below that you have like the items in different variety, like different types, and then you have different sizes. So if you want to know the actual price of an item, you would click on whichever size you want, so SD 13, and then let's say you want it in gold. Another thing, if the items have a picture, then most likely to the left that picture will be generated, so you can actually see a bigger full-scale version of that. So yeah, so notice how the value changed to $8.90. So for that size, that's that price. And then below that you have usually more information on the item. So you have the size of 1/4, 1/3, and then this right here usually means uncle. Anything below 3 is usually uncle. So there goes the sizes for those different types. And then now you have more pictures of different items. Sometimes the pictures will have the name of the item, the name for that color, or the number for that color. So if you're ever purchasing an item and you're not sure what the item you want is, you can go to the pictures to find out more information about that. But yeah, so that's what that looks like. And then below that you have either more items by that seller or recommended items based on what you're looking for. So that's what all of that at the bottom here is. But moving on now to the left, or sorry, to the right, M Style, that's the actual seller's name. So you can click on that to go to their homepage. So that's what we're gonna do here. Okay. So now the homepage is loading up. So it's kind of different the way it looks like when you're on PC versus mobile. So mobile, it shows up like this, and you click on either shop home or all baby. So in this case, I chose all baby. Baby meaning like the doll. That's what they call it for some reason, baby. But anyways, here goes the list of the items. And then to the left, you see those tabs there. You can click on whichever ones you want, like to specify your search basically, or you can actually use a search bar to search which items that you want. But I'm just, clicking on random things just so you can see like what it looks like. But be aware that the PC version, the I guess the desktop version of Taobao looks different than the mobile version. So I'm showing you the mobile version because my PCs are out of commission at the moment, but just be aware of that. Okay, so now we need the link of the item in order to add it to the cart. So going back, you see that tab right there, add URL. So I already have it open, but this is where you would go for it, add URL, or you can go to the top and then just add it that way. But I like to have my cart open, and I like to have an individual add URL tab open at the same time because I like to refresh my cart and see whether or not the item was added or not. So going back to the, wait, let me close these really quick because they're kind of crowding up everything. But yeah, so going back to this, you're going to copy the URL. So after you copy that, then you're going to go to paste, and then basically you need to put that URL in there, and then you're going to click on submit. But just a second, for some reason I thought that the URL was wrong, so I tried to recopy it and repaste it. But in a moment I'll click submit and you'll see what that page will look like. Alright, there you go. I pasted it and I clicked submit. So this is the loading screen. So now basically it's going to load the item into the Taobao Trends website. So if you basically have been following, you'll see that I went from the Taobao website to the Taobao Trends website. So the Taobao Trends website is the actual website where you're going to add the items to your cart. So basically what I just did there was I clicked on that link and it basically takes you to that item. But anyways, here's the different items, the different colors. And then below that, you have the different sizes. So MSD, SD13, SD17. And then even lower, you're going to see how many items or how many of that item is left. But anyways, so let's say I wanted this item. Actually, I'm not sure what to choose. I was going to choose red, but maybe I'm going to just try to do the checkered, yeah, this checkered color. Yeah, okay. So anyways, so I'm just going to show you what it looks like when you click on different different sizes and different colors. So I'm going to start from the bottom. So you see how it says 2, so I guess there's only 2 of that version left. So anyways, we're going to stop on black and white. So I'm pretty sure that's what the item is. Yeah, I think that's what that is. So for some reason there's not really a name for this one. I mean, there is a name, but the name is different when it appears on the Taobao Trends website. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. But just to be safe, I like to put in the comments what exactly that I want, so the agent could know like what I'm trying to choose. So maybe I might choose the wrong color above, but the comment will make sure that the agent chooses that correct one. Or also you can, like I showed you before, use the email and contact us, and just put like, you weren't sure about that particular item, but you actually want it in this color, if they can make sure that you get that color. Anyways, yeah, so after you add your comment, then you click on add to cart, and then you're going to continue. So now we're going to refresh this page. So this is the cart page. Notice how there was boots on the top. Now you can see the new added item. So that's how you add items to your cart. Very, very simple. All you need is a URL. So basically that's it. So now I'm going to show you how to check out. So for the sake of not showing my address, I already opened up some tabs and I guess recreated the checking out process. But I'm just going to show you. So you just check on the items that you want, and then you scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then you're going to click check out. So like I said, I already have those tabs open, so I'm just going to scroll over here and choose that tab. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay, so here goes those 3 items that I selected. Above this is your address, but for the sake of not showing my address, I'm just showing you this part. But anyways, you would choose your address at the top, either fill it in, or if you already have a pre-existing one, you would just click on that one, and then it will show you items. Now here is the total. So if you look, it says the subtotal fee, agent fee, and then the total of that is 351 yen, and then converted to US dollars is $57. So I think that's a really great price for 3 different shoes. That's really great. And then now you just click on either keep all packaging, discard all unnecessary packaging. So this saves on shipping. But if you want, you can add a note and say like keep all the tags or something. And basically the seller will know that you want to discard on all unnecessary packaging, but you want to keep the tags, or you want to keep the stickers, or whatever it is that you want to keep. And then now you would click save. So I'm going to go to my order history page so you can see what an order looks like. So let's scroll up to that really quick. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You have different order numbers and the dates, and then you have the order status. So I have a lot here. I have some that were completed, some that were confirmed, some that were canceled, some that are still in that process. But yeah, that's what it looks like here. I actually have a tab already open so you can see an order history. So I'm going to go to that. So my address is above this, so that's why I already have this tab open for you. But this is what it looks like. When an item arrives, the admin will put different stages that it's in for each individual item. So you'll know which item has arrived to the agent and which hasn't, and what's ready to be shipped or whatever. But here it is. I already paid for the item. That's what it looks like. And then below that, you have the different shipping. Shipping is, there's a separate payment for that, but I'll talk about that in a moment. So you have the different stages. You have the pending stage, so that's when you make the order. And then confirmed is when the order has been confirmed. Processing is when the seller is about to, or the agent is about to get your order. And then order is when they ordered the items for you. And then once the items have been ordered, then now you're going to be in the received status, where the items are waiting to be received. And then the seller will give you information about the item. The received means like they got the items, and here's what they look like, because they're going to give you a link, and you're going to see what the items look like. Then you're going to have a paid status, which is where you pay for shipping. And then ship status is when they send the items to you. So here's what the shipping looks like. So once you get to the receive status, then you're going to be able to choose a different shipping. So you're not going to be able to touch this when it's in the order status, but once it's in the receive status, then you're going to be able to choose whichever shipping you want. So yeah, that's about it. I'm actually going to show you also how to add money to your account. So you'll go here, let's say you have to pay for an item but you don't have any funds. So let's say the item, well, this is kind of a big value, but let's say that wasn't paid for, right? And it was $50. So you're gonna go to the add money page. And so I only have 55 cents in my balance now. So to add money, so let's say you needed $50. So we're gonna put $50 here. And then you can either leave it like this or you can put the zeros behind it. But anyways, you're gonna either add $50 using a credit card, a PayPal credit card, or you can add it using PayPal. So I'm gonna click on this here so you can see what it looks like. But it's basically just gonna take you to your PayPal account, and then you're just gonna have to log in and put in your information. And then once you log in and do all that, then you just basically add the funds from your wallet, and then it's automatic. All you gotta do is just put all that information there. If you've made a PayPal purchase, then you're gonna know how to use that. But that's basically it. That's how you do everything. I mean, I hope that was easy for you. I tried to explain everything in great detail. So if you understand, great. If you didn't, just, I guess, leave a question in the comments. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. That was my how-to Taobao tutorial. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave that in the comments. And subscribe. Thank you.
이 거리 완전 난리야 사람들 사이는 남이야 함께하는 매 순간이 like boom 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 what up Hey girl 영원 같던 찰나 나를 한순간 뚫고 가 넌 내 이름 불러주면 나에게로 다가와